stressing so much and working so hard, and it's like, the issue is, why is there no fruit? Why is there no show that, yeah, what you're studying is actually, you know, it's showing forth in their practice scores, and your practice scores are increasing. Hi. I just need a minute to recuperate. I just took my freaking STEP2CK.
A hot mess inside a dumpster fire inside a train wreck.
Don't be improving from step one, and that is where some people decrease from step one. So I was just like, God, right, I need to just be thankful and say, yeah, I did my best, and I'm so glad. Hi guys, welcome to my video. I'm feeling good, feeling happy, feeling great, and I just want to share my joy. Okay, so I want to tell you guys about my STEP2CK experience. For those of you that are about to write it, maybe your exam is 10 days away, or your exam is 1 month away, or your exam is like a year away. I just want to share all my information and all my juicy details. So let's get right into the video. How that day was like, how the exam was like, what I did to prepare, what I would have done differently, and how I was able to go up by 17 points. I think 18 points or 17 points from my step one. So let's get right into it. So it just happened on that day I left my house by 6 a.m. went early because I was told I can start by 7, and I was told I can start by 7 a.m. so I got to the site, and mind you, if you remember from my last video, I did talk about the fact that I have moved my exam twice already, and I forgot to check properly the address. So I was using my first address when I booked the exam the first time. So I drove all the way there, an hour drive, to the first address. When I got there, they're like, we don't see your name. Guys, imagine being told on your STEP2CK day, we don't see your name on the address. You're not supposed to be here. I was losing my head. My exam was by 8 a.m. 8 a.m. I was like, I waited outside my first prometric center that I went to wrongly for like 30 minutes because this woman had an attitude and she didn't want to open the door. I was like, this lady, like, you guys told me to come here by 7. That's when I was like, I should have thought about it, like, yo, if you told me to come here by 7, why you not open the door? But you know, she was stubborn, so she didn't let me like ask her questions till 7:30. So 7:30, she's like, you're not supposed to be here. Can you recheck your address? And I recheck, and I'm at the wrong place. When I tell you, I ran the heck out of there. And it was a 40 minutes drive to the actual place. 40 minutes drive. I drove 40 minutes from 7:30. I got there by 8:05. My exam was started by 8. Thank God for God's mercy, because he is great. So I was like, I went to the lady. I was immediately I parked at the side. I ran upstairs, press the elevator. Oh yeah, anybody. Imagine that. I was already in a state of panic. So I was driving back for 40 minutes. I just kept saying, God, you're my joy. God, you're my strength. God, you're my heaven. And as I'm driving, I'm listening to Divine Intervention podcast. STEP2CK rapid review. Oh my. Hey, let me remember. Thoracitis, drain, pleural effusion, LDH greater than this, exudative, transudative. Like, I am going crazy. And then I get to the place at 8:05, as I said. I ran into the site, into the upstairs, whatever. And then I was just like begging the lady, and this lady was super nice. Like, God is so good. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I went to the wrong site. I've been changing my exams, like shifting, moving my exams. So the sites were also, I forgot that I also changed the address. I explained it to her. She's like, girl, it's fine. Breathe. Take your time. When my mind, I'm like, I know my exams were like, there is no time to breathe. I'm like, yes, ma'am, I'm ready. I'm ready. She just scanned me, and I got into the exam hall. Oh, my Yoruba accent. I got into the exam hall. And I had to pause. I'm like, Priscilla, breathe. Because before everything come out for your head, you better calm down. So I just said, God, please, God, please. Like, I was already so panicky. So I just started block one. Block one, when it got to 40 questions, I could not finish. It's not like I did not finish, but like 40 questions. I had 10 more questions. And my time was like 5 minutes left. I was like, oh my gosh. I just picked whatever. And I kept it moving. Guys, when I tell you, like, the fact that I even jumped 18 points, 17 points is only God, because sis, that day was trials and temptations. Not temptations, but trials. After that, I finished after every block. So what I did was, after every block, I make sure I take like 2 minutes to 3 minutes break. So you guys should also do that. So 2 minutes to 3 minutes break, I'll take, go out, eat. I had like a ton of snacks, so I was just eating. But I know step one, what I did, every time I take my break, I go and check my Anki. I did not touch nothing. I relaxed. I say, Father, I cannot kill myself. So after that, after I got to the 4th block, tell me why my menstrual period decided to come that day. When I tell you, the devil did not want me to progress in life, but he is a liar. I say, wait, what is the feeling? And me, when I have my menstrual period, oh my gosh, my cramps are horrible. I literally throw up. I even sometimes pass out. So imagine, and I did not have any NSAIDs with me, like literally no NSAIDs, no nothing. I'm like, oh my, I'm like reeling in pain. I'm like, please, can I take a break? Went to the bathroom, like I had no pad, no nothing, like TMI, but like, yeah, understand what that day was a lot. So I'm just like, God, I'm in my mind, I'm just like, dude, I already failed this. Like in my mind, I was like, but I'm just like, God, I'm gonna hold on to you. I'm just gonna trust you, because this is beyond me. It's beyond me now. My hands are off. This is left for you. So after that 4th block, I finished 5, 6, 7 with no breaks, because I could not get up anymore. My pain, if I got up, I'll have to go to the bathroom and spend more than 10 minutes in pain. So yeah. So after, and normally when I have menstrual cramps, I also have like diarrhea, like TMI, but that's what happened to me. That day was a mess. So after the 8 block, like I was the last there, because you know I came late, so all the people were still there. The examiners, they were so nice, and they like, Priscilla, are you okay? Do you need something? Do you need us to give us some medication? But I was like, please, I don't even have time for this, guy. I have step2CK, right? Please. But like they were really concerned, and you know, yeah, it was a good site. So make sure you also check your prometric center, their reviews, because that is so important. Make sure you check their reviews. So yeah, so the exam went, 9 hours was done. I was just like, whew, I just got the paper that I have finished. I say, Baba God, I have finished, but this exam almost finished me, but I will not speak negative. When I tell you that exam was filled with step 1 stuff, not a lot, but we had like CD3, CD4. That's step 1. Like, who cares about CD4, CD3? TDT, receptors, all those immunologies came back. Bruton's A gamma globulinemia scattered. Immunology was a lot, but I was just like, whatever, man. It's done. It's done. I walked out of there. I was out here kabashing the kabash. I was out here bonding the devil, because you don't want me to be great. I was just like, God, I trust you. God, I trust you. And then I left the exam hall. That's the video I recorded for my vlog. And that was the end of that day. My dad was like, oh, go back home. I was angry. I'm like, nobody should tell me to come home. I don't want to come. But on the long run, like, it was a good idea. And I thank God I'm here. And I had that support system during my waiting period. You know what I mean? So I just thank God. And then my result came out. I think I even have a clip of me, like, opening my result. Hi, guys. I'm about to check my result. Wish me luck. And guys, God is good. Like, I jumped, like, I know it's not a lot because, to be honest, let me be truthfully sincere. Same thing. But when I opened my results, I was just like, oh. And my mom was just like, how dare you be on. She didn't say how dare you, but she was like, don't be so ungrateful. Do you understand? She didn't even say much. She just said, do not be ungrateful. And that thing just bugged my mind. I'm like, God, I'm so sorry for being ungrateful. Like, although I wanted to jump like 30 points, but I got 18 points, and it is what it is. I just need to be grateful and thank God that at least I improved from step 1, because people don't be improving from step 1, and that is where some people decrease from step 1. So I was just like, God, right, I need to just be thankful and say, yeah, I did my best. And I'm so glad that, to be honest, if I look back now, I wish I did not move my exam so many times, because I could have taken it then, because my practice test that I took around the time was kind of similar to my actual result. But I just thank God, all in all, my UWorld self-assessment 1 was what was more similar to my actual score. My self-assessment 2 predicted like a 245. Self-assessment 2 is always shit, like it's always over predicting me for some reason. Even step 1, it was predicting 245, and I'm just like, I ain't saying no 245 in my actual score, or 240 something from step 1 in my actual score. But I just thank God all in all, and whew, it's finally over. Step 2CK is over, and I can move on. God is good all the time, and you know, I'm just moving, keeping it moving. Although now there's no more step 2CS, we only have step 2CK. We only have OAT English exam to write. I'm gonna try to register for that, but I need to find out more information. If once you take it, you have to retake it again. If you want all of that, like I don't want to like register and I'm not ready. So I'm just trying to right now breathe, taking my result, continue my rotations, and get advice from mentors so they can guide me on the next steps to take. So I just want to just share that to my YouTube family. Thank you guys for being with me through this journey. Although nobody really comments, it's also fine. I really had like a great turnout from my step 1 video, and that was pretty nice to see. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this video, like, share, and comment. And also, if you want to ask me about the resources I used, I make sure to be honest, like I wish I studied harder for my shelves. I feel like when you do well on your shelves, like 80s, you're most likely gonna smash the exam, like you already passed. So but I didn't really do that great. I got like almost like 70s and high 60s, so it was just 70s, high 60s, never 80s. So but do well on your shows and study hard for your shows, like that will predict how well you're going to do on the step 2CK. I did not, my resources were limited to just UWorld, online method in the beginning when I'm doing rounds course, just watching it. But to be honest, I don't think it was that helpful for me. But you can watch it during course just to pass time, since like if there's no patient or something. And then I also used Master the Boards, but I dropped it. Not helpful. Do not purchase Master the Boards. To be honest, guys, I know this is oversaid. You will till you die. Like that is my motto for life. You will till you women. Okay, you hear me? You will till you women. So yeah, please just focus on your real world. You can watch some videos. If you don't understand some concepts, you can watch some online method videos. But to be honest, you will till you die. And also be realistic. Don't do an NBME practice test twice. It's not worth it. What are you doing? You're basically deceiving yourself, because that is not your actual score. So you want to make sure you do your NBMEs just once and keep going. And also, one thing Divine Intervention talked about that I really used for my NBME 8 was go through each things you miss and understand the way the NBMEs put the question. But yeah, I just thank God. God is good. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of luck on all your medical school endeavors, because this is the end of mine. Bye.